So am I crazy? That's a great question. I chose this life because this is what my heart told me to do, and now I'm biking on the highway and do that every single morning for 40 minutes because I'm staying at a friend's right now because I chose to follow my heart, and because our Creator put in my heart through many years and many visions that I've received during sweat lodge, during vision quests, like fasting ceremonies, during my pilgrimage across Canada on my bicycle for 2 years, living in a teepee for a whole winter, and snow igloo I built. Facing the wind, it's hard. Well, those visions came to the realization that we humanity are ready to step into the kingdom of God, and because it's all around us. Like, our planet is perfect, and yet we treat it with disrespect. We pollute. There's trash like all over the land. We treat each other with disrespect. We fight each other. We hate each other. And yet we're all children of God, our Creator, or the Great Spirit, or Allah, or whatever you call the energy around us, the infinite energy of abundance and love. We fight each other for small differences because, well, possibly because it makes a lot of money to some people who are pulling the ropes on this game that is humanity. But what I realize through our adventures is that if those people control the world, they do it through collaboration and keep the world in the dark, in a place where we all fight each other. It's for to get breadcrumbs. Like, we all compete with each other. All the healers and the light workers in the world, like, there's well, some of them are not starving, but it relates to, like, who's built the best funnel and who has the best marketing and promotion, and to bring in the masses so that they can make a lot of money, while all the other healers, like, compete. Well, what if we would all collaborate? All of humanity coming together to make the world a better place, to elevate each other, as we are meant to do as humanity, as we are all a piece of the puzzle that is so important, and that is humanity. And it's when we all connect that the magic and the miracles happen. And my friends, I invite you to join us with the newer collaboration. As I started this message, am I crazy? Well, maybe I am. I chose to leave home to go into the world and make money, because I understand why my wife needed that, so that I can contribute to the family, and I feel like we are now, but it's taking time. Building the newer collaboration, bringing humanity together, creating a series of social enterprises to create a better world for our children. And we do that with our Children's Foundation, with the newer Children's Foundation, where we take the dreams of the children of a better world and help them bring those dreams to life. Be there to support them. be there to elevate the children, to show them that their dreams are possible. And we're just starting with our pilot project in Uganda, from a dream of a child that shared with us their number one wish is to feed the world. When we can make it happen. And not only that, through the pilot project we're working on, flying our friend from Kenya who teaches permaculture to the kids on the island where he lives, flying into Uganda to our friend's orphanage, and then working with the kids there to see what they want to see grow and teach them how to grow their gardens and feed the kids at the orphanage, but also feed the community. And then get people from the community, because like we're not going to stop just there. Once we start thriving with like a beautiful garden, once the community starts thriving, then we can grow other resources like cacao, coffee beans, macadamia nuts. I was talking to a friend yesterday. He's like, I love macadamia nuts and coffee. I said, well, that's for you. And cotton, and organic cotton grows well over there. So why not grow it? Not like as like gigantic crops of cotton where, like we do monoculture and like destroy the health of the soil. We do it through permaculture and multicultures, where it's regenerative. And this way, we can teach the villagers how to transform the cotton plant into the textiles and work with them to create amazing clothes that are inspired by their African traditions in Uganda, but make them a little bit futuristic. And we can use that for our new social enterprise, the New Earth Eco Fashion, that we just launched a week ago. And this is the kind of projects we're working on, because everything is connected. We are all connected. And when we come together, magic happens. And so this is our vision. Yesterday morning, my baby and I, we went and visit an amazing place near the beach for a restaurant, where like 2 days ago, something in my heart told me it was time for a restaurant, because I happened to go there to go put our posters for New Earth Eco Fashion at the art gallery and make a partnership with them to recommend us clients. And I believe like this is a way to collaborate always and give fair piece of the pie to the people that help us. And our clients are helping us as well. They'll get a piece of the pie. We're giving shares to everybody involved in the production of those clothes, from the farmers that grow the textiles to the Mayan communities that will probably be the farmers as well, that we are working on bringing together, make peace between all the tribes and come together to create a new earth together, create this company, the social enterprise, and that's just one of them. Now, just yesterday, after walking through the restaurant, which was beautiful and very inspiring, where we could have access to the beach, where we could have a playground for the kids. So make it a family restaurant, because there's a little one on the whole beach in Tulum that's inviting for children, because there's a little playground. But they do serve alcohol there and food that's fried, and we want to make our place very healthy, conscious, like eco-conscious, eat well. It's not going to be raw like our friends at Raw Love. Well, we might have some things served raw, but we can also cook traditional Mayan meals, and we'll get to meet a Mayan chef soon. I feel in my heart that's gonna make really delicious meals with the ancient traditions of cooking, with the produce of the land here. I mean, you've got to try chaya, the chaya soup that I've tasted many times now that they make at the Woolies grocery in town is amazing. I didn't think it would be at first, and then I tasted it and it changed my life. And so this is the kind of meals that we want to serve for the people. Delicious, delicious, and we'll make amazing presentation. And then a place for kids to play and learn, because we're making a partnership with the art gallery next door to give like painting classes to the kids during the day. We have rooftop patio as well that has, like, it's all covered by a canopy. The patio at the front is all covered. The trees grow inside, but it's covered by like a, not a plexiglass, but kinda. So you're protected from the rain, and it's majestic, it's beautiful. And so that's what we saw yesterday morning. And then he went and showed us his eco resort across the street, where we'll have access to the beach, and all that is coming. And that's an amazing collaboration that we are building, where we can grow this brand of New Earth Family Sanctuary, and we can open those around the world. Down the line, the vision I've seen while I was fasting in 2022 or 3, not sure, at the top of Thunder Mountain, was to build, that one day we'll build wildlife sanctuaries all around the world. And that's how we'll bring humanity together to make peace and to live with each other in harmony with all creation. And when I received that vision, I was so overwhelmed. Like, it's so much for me to do. But now I realize that I'm not alone. And while my head was spinning and I was waking up, my spirit came back to my body. I almost puked. It was so much, overwhelming. And then God, our Creator, sent me a hawk or a falcon, I'm not sure anymore, on the tree that was overhanging the cliff where I was fasting, and told me that I'm not alone. There are many of us out there that have similar visions, and we're all going to come together. And this is why I invite you today to join us on our mission to create a new earth, which is already around us. But yet there's still wars, there's still anger, there's still pollution. When we step into the new earth, we all live in abundance and harmony with each other in all of creation. And we can do it right now, but we gotta clean up our act, because we think individually, not as one, as we all are as humanity. And so I'd love for you. Oh, and yesterday afternoon, so I'm just biking here, it's rainstorm, like I'm wet, very, very wet. I'm wearing like a garbage bag as a rain jacket that I had in my backpack. But I'm all wet inside anyways, inside the garbage bag. But I just got a hunch, and my heart's telling me to turn there and go see my friends that I met. Like almost 2 months ago, I met a woman at the bank, and she's like, "Hey, I'm Anna, and I speak Spanish." My Spanish wasn't really good then. And she says she got Treehouse Resort, like eco resort, and that I should come and visit. And somehow I tried, and like it never happened. And then last night during the rainstorm, I decided to go. And I don't know if they're there. I had messaged her like earlier, but I never got the answer. I didn't check my phone. And I get there, deep in the jungle, very wet. There was a lot of big puddles that I could not go around with the bike. And I get there, my backpack is like completely wet. I'm completely wet. Trying to film. You get that on video. It'll come out eventually. And because I record everything that I do. Well, not everything, but most. To just document this journey. This crazy journey of creating the new earth, because I do everything that my heart tells me to do. I don't ask questions anymore because I just trust in the divine plan, and I trust that God has a much better plan than I can make with my head. So I learned to let go of my thoughts long ago during my journey across Canada, and just have faith, and it's been like very rewarding to do so. And so I get there, the gate is closed and locked with a chain and a lock, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I make the video. I even filmed a little sign that says like, we're not here, but come again, sorry about that. And I'm like, oh no, I'll have to come back, I guess. But then I read the whole sign, and I'm thinking like, maybe I should call them, see, I should find their number online. And then I realized it was at the bottom of the sign. So I called them, and Anna says, oh, we're here. Yeah, we'll come open. And so her husband came and opened the gate. Turns out he's from America, so we had a good chance to talk in English. Turns out in the 70s he also started a kids clothesline, but different. Like it was like one model, 4 or 5 different colors, and he ended up selling it at Walmart. He said he had a 15-minute conversation on the phone with the sales, the buying department, and then they called him a month later and said, we want your products. And so he had 150 employees. He sold like in 5,500, so 5,500 Walmarts across America, like big business. And now I kind of retired, not retired, creating this eco resort that's fantastic. And it was raining so much yesterday. Gave me a t-shirt to wear, like it was dry. They gave me tea, like lemongrass tea that they grew right there. It was exceptional. Amazing people. We ended up talking for like 3 hours and a half or something, and then I left because I was like, it's getting dark, still rainy. I have to get home before darkness because I don't enjoy biking in the dark on the side of the highway, which happened 2 days before because I stayed late with my baby during the weekend. And you know what happened? Because it's dangerous, and I didn't find a reflective vest yet. I looked at a few places, and I'm running low, very low. Like I have 3 pesos left on cash. On forgot how you call the cash. And my debit card doesn't work, so I have, like, it's complicated to go get money. So anyway, I'm riding on the highway. It's like past 9 p.m. and then I see lights behind me, and they stick there. Normally when a motorcycle passes me, like I see the lights, and then the motorcycle passes me, and then I go. But then I see those lights, and they just keep there. And then I get like, there's kind of like a side road to turn, and what? A little complicated move here to turn. So there's a side road, like to turn to go to the electric station or something. So I'm just like pulling over, and then this scooter pulls next to me and says like, "La luz, is the light helping you?" I'm like, "Yes, thank you." And then they slow down, and it's a dad on a mini scooter with his son and his wife, I suppose, together. And he just slows down and then followed me the whole way, all the way where I was going to turn, which he didn't know. But somehow I see the lights disappearing, and I look back, and like he just turned around. It's like he knew exactly my destination. And I know that's an angel that God sent to protect me on this journey, and it's beautiful. And so when you hear all those stories, you may think I'm crazy. I was watching a video this morning. He said like how the I don't know, it's about business. It's like how the 0.0001% think, and the first thing he said is like you gotta think really big, and most people would think you're crazy, and I think that's happening right now, because a lot of people tell me I'm crazy, but a lot of people come on board as well. The New York collaboration in the group, the round table that we created, now I have people around the world coming together because they feel the call as well. They've received those visions that I got in the sweat lodge, during the fasting ceremonies, my vision quest, while praying, while meditating. They have it in their hearts too, and now we're all coming together. And he said like this quote from what's his name, the founder of Apple, I forgot. So he says, those of us that think that are crazy enough to think that we can change the world are the ones that will. And I think it's true, my friends. So let's all come together with the New York collaboration. Let's elevate each other and work on creating a better earth together. You can embark on our projects or do your own. It doesn't matter. I'm meeting partners, collaborators that are working on things very similar to us. And yet, we're not going to compete, we're going to collaborate and build it together. Because that is the way that humanity has to work, to make a difference in our lives, to make a difference in this old system that's just struggling to stay alive right now, but doing everything in their power to try to keep humanity in the dark. And look, it's okay. That's their ways, that's what they learned. And one day when we see what we can build, when we do it in sustainability and in love for each other, and the amount of abundance we can generate through that, because God has all the abundance in the world for us already available, well, they're gonna come and they're gonna ask forgiveness for having generated insane amount of profits through wars and kept humanity as their pawns. Well, we're gonna welcome them, because I mean, I've let my ego and my greed and my pride lead me before. When I quit being a firefighter and became an entrepreneur and investor, and I left because I felt I was worth nothing. I was the worst bully to myself. I let people bully me all my life, but I was the worst. Told myself I was a failure constantly. I had a lot of PTSD from calls and the passing of a baby that really hurt me while we were giving CPR, and hurt all the guys at the station. And like the life completely changed after that, where I wouldn't sleep anymore. I would just have this constant feeling that I wanted to die. And luckily I healed from that, because a voice in my heart that I feel was God now, which I didn't believe at the time in God. I left the religion like young because I didn't like it. So that voice in my heart that told me I had a purpose, I had to go find it, saved my life. So that was my little angel in my heart. And now I learned from then on to trust my heart. Well, not immediately, because I ran business for a couple years, building an investment fund. I started investing like my own money, using credit to invest in real estate, startups, franchises. I bought many of them. I was lending money left and right. I was spending a lot of money, getting myself a Mercedes, wearing nice three-piece suits every day, traveling to go meet people at like expensive masterminds, and spending on very expensive coaches. I spent over $200,000 just on coaches that year. And got to cross the road. Whoa. Maybe that was not super safe. Should I stop? Yeah, so I understand why people would run their whole lives through greed, ego, and pride. And you call those the sins or not, or the devil inside us. But I believe that once we detach from it, then we can find harmony and peace within, and then we can bring that to the world. So my friends, I invite you to join the New Earth collaboration. I'll put the link below to join our community. I gave a lot of options for people to make everybody in the world be able to join, because we have a lot of friends in Africa that are working on very special projects to improve the lives in their community, and like, I don't want to make people pay if they can't. And so if you want to contribute, that's great. If you can't, that's great as well. We'll get you in. And some of the people who contribute, they'll be able to pay it forward and get really change makers join our community. So there's many options. You can try it as well for free. Join the community, see how it goes. We'll have master hearts. We don't do masterminds in our community, we do master hearts. We connect with our hearts and create sustainable ways and loving ways, sustainable, like economically, socially, and environmentally, ways to build a better humanity, to build a new earth. We're creating social enterprises to fund our children's foundation, the New Earth Children's Foundation, to make the dreams of the children of a better world, to help them, bring them to life. But we empower them, we let them be the leaders. Because what I saw in my first sweat lodge in 2021 was that it was time for the men that have controlled humanity for thousands of years and warred with each other for shiny objects, really, and things that don't really matter. It was time for them to give away their control and their power, their desire for control and power, and give that away, and give the leadership of our planet to the children, because the children know in their hearts what's best for humanity. And behind each child that was in a circle around us, and all the love that we were spreading, all the children were from each country of the world were standing in a circle holding hands, and behind each child was their mothers supporting them and elevating them. And this is why right now we're going to put, for each social enterprise that we create, we're going to have a mother that becomes a CEO, and that's going to lead that, so that we can give half our profits to the Children's Foundation and let the children be the leaders of tomorrow, today. My friends, love you all. I thought I'd give you a chat in 5 minutes. Went a little overboard. I hope you like it, because I love speaking from my heart and I love connecting with you. We're all in this together, my friend. I love you very much.